Advancements in science and technology have enhanced the progress and promise of gene therapy. However, the multi-million-dollar cost and the limited ability to predict or budget for that cost have employers fearful of the financial implications to their health plans.
As more gene therapies come to market, it is important to understand what gene therapies are, the impact of the gene therapy pipeline, and the challenges these treatments provide to plan sponsors. Well, first and foremost, Dr. Buck, let's define, what is gene therapy?
Well, gene therapy is the introduction, change, or deletion in a person's genetic code in order to treat an underlying genetic defect that's causing a disease. And so initial results showed that these therapies may be curative, but what we're seeing in the real world is that may not necessarily be playing out. We've seen better outcomes with some of these therapies relative to others, and the question is really around durability. So how long will the effect of gene therapy last? The challenge is that drug manufacturers are still pricing these drugs as if they are curative, and employers are bearing an extraordinary cost.
Right, and this is something that we are closely monitoring. If you look at the pipeline of all the gene therapies being studied, there are many being looked at for rare conditions like we have seen approved to date, but they're also being studied for much more common disease states.
So this is a very complex issue, and what we know is there's no one-size-fits-all approach for plan sponsors nor for patients. What we've seen is the uptake for certain therapies hasn't been what is expected, especially for those therapies where there is already an option, a treatment option for patients. Where there isn't a treatment option, we have seen more uptake of gene therapies, but it's been a bit difficult to predict what that's going to look like moving forward. So what we are prepared to do with our team of clinicians and our account teams is to support clients through the pros and cons and complexity of the situation to determine what's right for them, their plan, and for their people.
We provide comprehensive guidance in navigating all the complexity surrounding gene therapy in our latest in-depth white paper on our website.